There is a constant misconception that exists at this point in time solely within the MAGA universe that the whole world loved Donald Trump until he announced he was running for president. There is a vein of misconception running through the body MAGA that we all love this guy at some point in time. Watch this.
Hey, all my Democrat and Republican besties out there. It's me, and I always end up on the Democrat side, so I'm back, bitches. No, I'm not really calling you bitches. It's a saying. Come on. I'm not really calling you that. Anyway, I'm actually pretty funny if you just get to know me. But anyway, so let me just say this. When did people stop liking Trump? Like, literally, Trump was loved so much back in the 90s and like early 2000s. Everybody loved him. And then when he ran for politics, it's like they were like, meow, he's going to kick our butt. Meow, he's going to change the world. Meow, he's going to do great things. Meow. You know, they just hate him because they know that the man is just, he's unstoppable. And the thing is that the Democrats in Washington, they just tainted the waters with all these hate words to make you guys think he's a horrible guy. And literally, he's just doing his job. And
Okay, anyway, that's the gist of that video. First of all, he's not doing his job. Secondly, he has not done good things for this country. But more importantly, when did we stop hating Donald Trump, or stop liking Donald Trump and start hating Donald Trump? For me personally, mid '80s. I mean, I was 10 in '82. You know, my tween and teen years. Obviously, I became aware of social shit nationwide and globally, and that man has been putting himself in front of a camera since the late '70s and showing the world what a piece of shit he is since that point in time. Nobody loved this guy. Everybody sucked up to this guy. He did a phenomenal job of selling his name, right? The Trump name was synonymous with luxury and riches, but everybody saw early on that he wasn't really a success. It was all a fraud, but he still put himself out there, and everybody had that sense. Trump is equals gold, right? When you think of Trump, what do you think of? You think of private jets and limousines and gold toilets and opulence, right? That's how he was able to sell so many people on so much bullshit. You want to be like me? Buy this suit, buy these cufflinks, buy this tie, wear this cologne, drink this vodka, eat these steaks, play this game, go to this university. None of it was actually worth a shit. None of it was actually real, right? And people found out very early on. This guy bankrupted casinos back in the day. We knew back in the '80s he was screwing over small businesses, but he made for good TV, right? He drew a crowd where he went. Nobody actually wanted to be around. Everybody loved him so much that the NFL was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. We don't want a guy who's known as as being a big success, even though he wasn't, to be part of our organization and own a football team. They fought like hell to keep him out. He wasn't actually part of the real billionaires club in New York. He was just some fucking douchebag that had a limo and drove around and slept with a lot of women behind his wife's back. You act like there was some big love affair with Donald Trump in this fucking country. People sucked up to him, and Donald Trump put himself in a whole bunch of different situations. You go back and you look at the news stories, the actual shit, not the shit that Donald Trump wanted to show you on the latest TV show or cover of a magazine. Go look at the actual news stories from the '80s and '90s of the people he fucked over. People have known what a piece of shit Donald Trump is for decades. That's why when he came down the escalator with Melania, we all went, no fucking way anybody's actually going to vote for this guy. And oddly enough, the very same people that before Donald Trump got into politics, or probably before he got into birtherism, you guys would have all said, no way in fucking hell if somebody came around and asked you if you would have voted for Donald Trump. Because back then, people like you viewed him as a New York elitist. He's a New York elitist that shits on gold toilets. He doesn't know about the working man, but he put that R next to his name. And he said, I hate these people. And you went, hey, I hate those people. And I have an R next to my name. And then he spoke to you in the most simplistic terms. He knew how to get through to you. Don't talk about complex policy. Don't give them what we're going to try and pass through legislation. Give them bumper sticker slogans like he's been bullshitting through his whole life, right? Build the wall, make America great again, lock her up. Simple, easy to remember, easy to regurgitate, doesn't necessarily mean anything. And he got all of you guys to go, yeah, build the wall. I can repeat that. Lock her up. Make America great again. Yeah. And all of you guys lined up to vote who you want vote for who you once deemed to be a New York elitist because he put the Republican brand on his back and told you he hated the same people that you hated. When did we start hating Trump? Like I said, for me, the mid 80s.